good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders. This is FXFreedom broadcasting you live on YouTube. And this is Forex Trading Course 101, everybody. Remember, trading is a learnable skill when we learn in the correct way the three pillars. Pillar number one is the market. Everybody, we are trying to learn about the market with the basic module, beginner module, intermediate module. Pillar number two is the strategy. We are trying to learn about the strategy in the advanced module. And the big one, right? What is the big one? The big one, everybody, it's called I know what I should do, right? I know what I should do, but for one strange reason I'm not doing it. This is the big one. Or the big one is also I know what I should not do, right? But for one strange reason I'm still doing it. Anyway, everybody, those are the three pillars when the trading is a learnable skill, when we learn in the correct way. Moving forward, what do champion beginner traders always say? Champion beginners traders always say that I'm not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. And of course, this is a quote from Mark Douglas and my 50 cents on the left. When the market scares you, don't be afraid to do the right thing. Remember, 90% of traders also lose money in the Forex market worldwide. Yes, everybody, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, China, Russia, Brazil, Canada, USA, Germany, Spain, Finland, Sweden, Alaska, Greenland. 90% of traders lose money. It's just a matter of time. Risk disclaimer, the webinars are not trading and investment advice. Don't trade with money that you cannot afford to lose, everybody. And for homeworks and questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and you can follow me on TradingView. That being said, everybody, type in the chat a currency pair. So today we are going to talk about, this is going to be one of the last lessons, talking about the support resistance pivot points. A class. Give me a second. And we're going to talk about how to, there you go, this is a good one, right? This is a good one. This was from yesterday. So everybody, we have a downtrend, okay? So we have a downtrend and we are here, right? And we are here. Okay, this could be a downtrend or a down market wave, and we have an uptrend, something like this. Okay, there you go, downtrend. Give me a second, everybody. Downtrend, okay, and uptrend, or down market wave or up market wave, everybody. Make sense? Hello Olofemi, how are you? And in between, everybody, we are going to have support resistance pivot points, okay? Something like this. So let's address the downtrend first. Okay, everybody, let's address the downtrend first. So you have a pivot point, right? And you have a pivot point, and you have a pivot point, whatever. You have a pivot point, and you have a pivot point in here. And remember, this could be the down market wave from the monthly, weekly, daily, or this could be a simple downtrend. Okay, now this is the market, and we are seeing something like this, everybody. Type in the chat, what would you do? Would you go short in here, or would you not go short in here? And then I'm going to explain to you the concept. Everybody, Dukascope is a community. If you would be so kind, you can also share where are you from, so you can connect between you, everybody. Hello, my name is Michael and I'm from Brazil. Hello, my name is John and I'm from the USA. Hello, my name is Joanne and I'm from Australia. Hello, I am Nonso and I'm from Germany. Dancy says short. Hedge fund trader Alex, what would you do? Hedge fund trader Olufemi, what would you do? Everybody, you have three options, right? Every single time. This is something that we see, and you can say, well, I would. So options, right? Options. Number one, stay out. Number two, go short. And number three, go long. Somebody is yelling at me, why would you go long? Well, maybe somebody is seeing a retracement. Alex, I'm from Canada. Thanks for sharing, everybody. Is anybody else from Canada that you can connect between you, everybody? Olufemi, Nigeria. Hello to Nigeria too. Is anybody from Nigeria? Anybody else that you want to connect? And yes, everybody, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. Olufemi, I'll go long. Why would you go long on a counter trend line break at the pivot point, Olufemi? No, not right or wrong. No. You must learn, everybody, that there is no right or wrong in these lessons. We are just asking questions. Alex would go short. Dancy would go short. Dancy from Croatia, great. Hello to Croatia too. Is anybody from Croatia? Dancy short, Olufemi long. Okay, everybody. So, anybody else? Don't be shy, everybody. We don't bite, makes sense? Don't be shy, we are here to learn. Dancy short, Alex. Alex, do you want to go long or short? So most of us, everybody, we are going to go short, agreed? Because the market was making higher highs, higher lows, it broke the counter trend line and it made a lower low, agreed everybody? This is a signal to go short, agreed everybody? And what is going to happen many times, what is going to happen 7 times out of 10, I will wait for more confirmation than short. What is going to happen 7 times out of 10, everybody? And this is one of the lessons to watch 2 or 3 times and then study the charts with what I'm going to tell you today, okay? 7 times out of 10, the market is going to do something like this. And hedge fund trader Olufemi is going to lose. Make sense, everybody? You went long on a counter trend line break and a lower low. Okay? Now what would you do? Dancy and Olufemi and Alex and everybody else. So lower low, number 1. This is why today we're talking about inside the trend. It could be market wave 2, it's all the same. So this was the first entry, everybody. Now Elvis has left the building, the train has left the station. We are at the second circle. What would you do? Now this is not Elliott wave theory, everybody. No, sir. This is pure price action. Make sense, everybody? This has nothing to do with Fibonacci's, nothing to do with Elliott waves. This is pure price action, but it's a concept. This is going to happen not every single time. this is going to happen 7 times out of 10. Okay? And Alex says, I will shorten the retracement. So this is the retracement, right? Something like this. Okay, Alex, shorten the retracement. Everybody, so circle number 1, circle number 2, this is pure price action, this is how the market moves. Circle number 3, Dancy, stay in the trade. Alex, short, yes. And remember everybody, there is no right or wrong, you are going to understand how the market, yes, okay, very good. Then, remember everybody, Olufemi and me, we went long in here. We went long on the counter trendline break, okay, and the market pushed lower and we lost. Alex was out. Alex waited for a more confirmation, which is the blue one, and then the market retraced and broke the counter trendline break again, and now Alex is in. And Dancy too. And then everybody, the market is going to do something like this. And all of us lost. Make sense, everybody? Somebody's yelling at me, stay calm, I'm going to explain to you. Okay, everybody? So this reversal at this pivot point, yes, it went a little bit down, but then it reversed to the pivot point, and then it broke the pivot point, and now it's making higher highs, higher lows. Make sense? How many of us can relate to this? Oh my gosh, you know, I'm going short, but then the market reverses and stops me out, right? Or, oh my gosh, I am long in here because it's making higher highs, higher lows, and the market stops me out, and then I short again, and the market stops me out, and the market goes again. Freedom, do retracements always have 2 highs and lows? It depends how you look at it. Olufemi, your question is too general, makes sense? Oh, my stop loss is much higher. Where do you want your stop loss to be? Up in here? And even though everybody, if we are honest, even though if our stop loss is up in here, most of us, we are going to mess with the stop loss and we are going to get, I'm going to tell you when we are going to click the mouse, right? But nonetheless, everybody, you know, now the market went from one pivot point to another pivot point, and we have another counter trendline break in here. Right? We have another counter trendline break in here. And it seems like the market is playing around with us, agreed? Hedge fund trader Olufemi, hedge fund trader Dancy, hedge fund trader Alex, what do you want to do in here? Do you want to double down? Dancy short in here, stop loss up in here, do you want to double down? Do you want to enter with another lot or whatever, everybody? What are you going to do in here? Are you going to go long or are you going to go short? See everybody, this is how we lose. Show me how to make money. You need to start lose less, everybody. And today the lesson is inside the trend with support, resistance, pivot points. The market went down, you know, we have a counter trendline break with the lower low, the red one. At pivot point, the market went down but then stopped us out and started making higher highs, higher lows. And now we are at another pivot point, right? On the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, and the market broke the counter trendline break again. But we need to enter short again in the direction of the trend. What would you do? Everybody make sense? Olufemi, I'll go short. Very good. Alex, what would you do? So we are, everybody, we are at the pivot point, right? And we said pivot point, support, resistance are reversal levels, reversal areas. And we are seeing the market on the 1 hour chart, 2 hour chart like this. And we are also seeing the market on the 15-minute chart or the 5-minute chart, some of you. You know, you want to be more secure, right? You are micromanaging the trade. And from the 15-minute chart, we are seeing lower lows, lower highs. Short, short, short again. So we are going to short again, and the market is going to do something like this. Make sense, everybody? And we are going to lose again. So first entry, second entry, third entry, fourth entry, everybody. Now we are in here. This is just an example. But 7 times out of 10, the market is going to move like this. Make sense? And now we have a counter or the downtrend line break, everybody. How many of you are going to buy right now? Can you relate to this, everybody? I entered short and the market stopped me out. And I entered long and the market stopped me out. And I entered short again. And I went on the 15-minute chart. I saw the market making lower lows, lower highs. I saw the market making lower lows, lower highs on the 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart. And I shorted the market again. And the market stopped me out again. And the market is going to come to another pivot point and make lower lows, lower highs to another pivot point. And all of this price action is taking place inside the trend. Inside the trend. All of this price action could be inside the trend or inside the market wave. Make sense? What about now, everybody? So you have another counter trend line break, the third one this time. Market's making lower lows, lower highs, but the market also broke the downtrend line, and we are at the pivot point, long or short. What are you going to do? NZT Cat is doing this right now on the 1 hour time frame. Exactly. Congratulations to you. You got it. You got it. So what are you going to do? Somebody is yelling at me, give us the solution. Not yet. We're almost there. But we did not make nothing wrong to enter short if market going pointing down and broke counter trend line. Agreed, Dancy. We didn't do. But we must learn how this market works. I'm going to give you a concept. But before I give you the concept, everybody, one last time on the orange, long or short. What is the criteria, everybody? We are here at the pivot point. The market it's making lower lows, lower highs, and most likely also it's going to break this low, you know, like this. But we are at the pivot point, okay? Lower lows, lower highs, broke the previous low, but we are at the pivot point, right? And the market broke the downtrend line, and the market also broke the uptrend line. What are you going to do? Long or short? So let's do something, everybody. It's common sense, right? Let's write this down. It's common sense, right? Common sense, and whoops, not this one. Common sense, and to short the market, go short. We have market making lower lows and lower highs. Market broke the uptrend line. Okay, so this is common sense to go short. Market's making lower lows, lower highs. Market broke the uptrend line. And one, whoops, not this one. Double click, everybody, edit label. And the market broke the previous low. Market broke the previous low. So the market also broke quadrant or rectangle here, this one, the quadrant, and quadrant background color red. It's common sense, right? To go short. Market making orange one, lower lows, lower highs, broke the uptrend line, this one, broke the previous low, right? Now, what is the common sense to go long? Common sense to go long, you know, market broke the downtrend line, market at the pivot point. Okay, so we are here, market broke the down, this one, the market broke the downtrend line, the big one, right? And market is at the pivot point. Long or short? I will short the market, short the market, short the market. Now, hedge fund trader Alex and hedge fund trader Olufemi, you went short 3 times already. Are you sure that you want to short for the 4th time? Are you sure? Remember, you had a counter trendline break in here, and you had a counter trendline break. You had a counter trendline break on the blue price action. You had a counter trendline break on the green price action. Now you have a counter trendline break on the, and you had a counter trendline break on the red too. Are you sure that you want to go short? Everybody? Yes, short. Okay, we are going to short the market. We are going to short the market. Okay, everybody, we are going to short the market, and the market is going to go 1, 2, 3, stop us out, and it's going to do something like this again. Everybody, makes sense? Why are we losing, everybody? What's the technical reason? Why are we losing? Everybody. And now the market is positioned like this, right? Oh, I now understand. What do you understand? I'm very happy for you, Olufemi. Tell us, what do you understand? And then I'm going to give you the concept. This is, again, one more time, everybody, this is not Fibonacci, this is not Elliott wave, this is pure price action, and it goes inside the trend, extension, retracement, extension. Remember, all of these ups and downs and counter trend line breaks and everything on the downtrend, you know, when we extend, this was nothing more than, whoops, not this one, I'm going to take a new one. This was nothing more than extension retracement. Higher time frame control the lower time frame. We are not talking about this, Alex. We are not talking about this, everybody. So one last time, the black one, long or short, everybody. One last time. So as you can see, now get this, everybody. You have an uptrend line. You have an uptrend line, the violet one. You have an uptrend line, everybody. The violet one. The market went up 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So you can draw an uptrend line. The market was switching channels. So you have an uptrend line and you have also a counter trend line break on the black one this time. One last time, long or short. In here, right now. I entered too early at what I thought was a retracement. Everybody, Dancy says the best. We didn't do anything wrong. Makes sense, everybody? The market broke the counter trend line, make a lower low, right? Alex, short, first one lost, short the second time lost, short for the third time lost. Alex, are you sure? Everybody, we need to move with the lesson, okay? What is going to happen? We are going to lose 1, 2, 3, 4 times, okay? And now the fourth time. Alex, what if the market stays like this? Do you still want to go short? Everybody, makes sense? You cannot trade like this. Makes sense, everybody? You cannot lose the account. Try to understand, everybody. You cannot trade like this. Oh, I'm going to go short because the market must reverse. Oh, I'm going to go short because the market must reverse. Oh, I'm going to go short because the market must reverse. Oh, I'm going to go short because the market must reverse. You are going to burn the account like this, everybody. Makes sense, Alex? You cannot do this forever. Makes sense, everybody? What if the market is going to break the downtrend? Make sense? Now, I'm not saying that Alex is wrong. I'm just selling short in here, short in here, short in here, short in here. You are going to burn the account. No, we need to wait to break the pivot point support too. Oh, somebody is thinking. Somebody's thinking. And what is the main point, everybody? Most of the beginner traders, we are going to burn the account like this, or we are going to get scared. We lost the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time. Moving forward with the lesson, we are going to get scared. And when was the time to enter the market? We would not enter the market. Make sense? Red again, orange, yellow this time. So the market finally pushed down, right? And we did not enter. And then we're going to wait. I'm going to wait for the next retracement. And then the market is going to do something like this again. And when this happens, everybody, we are toasted. Make sense? Not this one, this is the uptrend. We would short in here, lose. We would short in here, lose. We would short in here, lose. We would not short in here. The market is going to go our way. And now after the yellow is over, we are going to start to think, oh, I'm going to wait for the next retracement. And the next retracement is going to come, the black one being the counter trend line break. But we are going to see again higher highs, higher lows, and we are going to get scared. But nonetheless, what is the lesson today talking about inside the trend? Finally, right? The concept. concept. The bigger the retracement, the bigger the retracement, the bigger the chance, the bigger the probability, the bigger the retracement, the bigger the probability of a reversal. Make sense, everybody? This is the concept. Trading is a learnable skill when we learn in the correct way. Pillar number 1, the market. Extension, retracement, extension, the red one. The bigger the retracement, everybody. So we entered in here. This was a small retracement and the market pushed a little bit, but then it reversed. We entered in here. This was a small retracement and we lost. We shorted the market in here. It was still not that big retracement and we lost. And here finally the market reversed. The market is going to behave like this, everybody. 7 times out of 10. 8 times out of 10. Make sense? Extension, retracement, extension. The bigger the retracement, so this is one retracement. This is what it's called, the small retracement. This would be another retracement. And this would be what it's called the big retracement. And how do we measure, everybody, the probabilities about the big retracement? If you take, everybody, the high of the swing, hopefully it's not going to get too complicated. You take the high of the swing and you take the low of the swing and you divide the swing by 50%, everybody. Okay? It's a concept, it's not a rule, it's a concept. You divide the swing by 50% and everything above 60% is considered a big retracement, Make sense, everybody? Concept: the bigger the retracement, the bigger the probability of a reversal. Okay, everything above 60, this is 50, everything about 60% is considered a big retracement. The turning points are very tricky for me to trade. Study the charts, Olufemi, hedge fund trader Olufemi, study the charts. Watch this lesson 2 or 3 times, everybody, and study the charts. You are going to see that most of the time the market is going to, what is called vocabulary is going to converge. Make sense? So you sure enough, you have different pivot points in between, right? Pivot points are support, resistance, are reversal areas, right? But many times the market is not going to push directly down. the market is going to do something like this, and then it's going to do something like this, and something like this, and then it's going to do something like this, and something like this, until then it's going to do something like this. Make sense? Why? Because the bigger the retracement, the bigger the probability of a reversal. And many times reversals are going to converge with past resistance. Just an example. So you have past resistance here on the left, you have a pivot point 2 in between, and when you measure the extension you have a big retracement. We are not at the Fibonacci's yet. Everybody, NZD JPY, I believe, or it was NZD USD, NZD JPY, not this one, NZD USD maybe. Give me a second, everybody. NZD USD, NZD USD, NZD USD. This is from the previous lessons, not relevant. So everybody, NZD USD, just an example. Extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension. This is our theory, the red one, and this is NZD USD on the weekly chart. Do you see what happened on the weekly? Not to talk about, we can go on the daily too, but or we can go to the daily, right? We can go to the daily. See in here, everybody, the daily chart, drawings, polyline, higher highs, higher highs, but then lower low, lower high, higher highs, higher lows, lower lows, lower highs, sideways. Look in here, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Believe me, a lot of traders shorted the market in here. I know some of them, or some of you. A lot of traders shorted the market in here. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And the first swing is not a problem. So this red one, price action, live, real chart, would equalize, would be equal to this orange one in here. The market broke the previous low. So yes, study the charts. This was the previous low. Not in here, right? Let me see, everybody. So this is the low. Oh yes, it's this one, sure. The market broke. Where is the, there you go. The market broke the previous low. This low in here, it's lower, everybody. See, lower low, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. This low is lower than the previous low. And you have a counter trendline break in here, and the market's making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, right? So this back in time, NZD cat 2, this back in time, this would be the orange one. And the market pushed forward, right? Pushed up. Make sense, everybody? And long story short, if we go on the weekly, look how far this game went. Oh, the market is playing around with me, you know, this market is impossible, I cannot make any money, you know. Look, so one more time, now this is the live chart. You take the swing high, everybody, and you take the swing low, tell me before the market and we split for 50%, right? We said we're going to split on 50%, more or less, just graphically, right? Something somewhere in here. Tell me, everybody, was this retracement a small retracement or was this retracement a big retracement? Was this retracement a small retracement or was this retracement a big retracement? This is how the market moves. 7 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10. Yes, on the 15-minute chart too. Just on this smaller scale. Make sense, everybody? And if you want to micromanage, right? Now you have the, so we are on NZD/USD weekly chart. You have again extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, right? So this would be the swing high, this would be the swing low, or extension high, extension low, call it as you want it, not a problem. Okay, and 50% in between, somewhere in here. Can you see, everybody, how this market works? 50%. And can you see, everybody, that the deeper the retracement, the greatest the probability, the greatest the chance of reversal? The market can do anything it wants. It can go up and break everything and anything. We are clear on this, everybody. But 7 times out of 10. And what is the best news today, everybody? When you see something like this, these reversals are predictable to a degree, so you can trade with confidence. Make sense? Big. Alex says big retracement. Olufemi, big retracement. Dancy, so how to trading this strange behavior? This is not a strange behavior. This is how the market works. Because we don't know how long retracement is going to be. Stay out. Well, the general answer is according to your strategy. According to your strategy. Nancy, you were absolutely correct when you said, but we didn't do anything wrong. Sure. Everybody, there is no right or wrong. Makes sense? Now, let's clarify on one other thing. Let's clarify one other thing, everybody. Let's clarify one other thing. Sometimes, let's get out of this and this and this. Let's clean the chart. Then see, let's go in the beginning of the class. Everybody, let's go at the very beginning of the class. And let's clarify downtrend or down market wave, counter trend line break. 3 times out of 10, the market is going to do this too. Is not going to go into a deeper retracement always, everybody. Make sense? We don't have the crystal ball, exactly. So 7 times out of 10, it's a concept. 7 times out of 10, the market is going to push and try to find a deeper retracement. Three times out of 10, the market is going to make what is called a shallow retracement, and it is going to push down. Make sense, everybody? What's the lesson here? The lesson would be, if you lose once, if you lose twice, check how deep is the retracement, everybody. And I'm begging you, don't do, I know Alex was joking, but don't do the Alex way. Make sense? Going against the trend, shorting the market because the market must reverse, shorting the market because the market must reverse, shorting the market because the market must. You are going to burn the account like this. Make sense, everybody? No, I'm not judging, no. I did this too, fair enough, everybody, you know, I did this too. Make sense? You cannot trade like this. Oh, I'm going to short the market because the market must reverse. What if the market doesn't reverse? Make sense? It's a concept. I cannot tell you what to do, everybody. Make sense? Some of you are sending to me emails. Oh, would you check upon my trade? I cannot tell you what to do, everybody. But I'm telling you, if you are shorting the market in the retracement, if you lose once, you might try another one. If you lose twice, check how deep is the retracement and avoid unnecessary losses. I understand short okay, but we lose, then retracement is big and we need to be careful to go short because market is going to reverse. Maybe yes, maybe not, right? And NZD CAD, right? 1 hour chart of Olufemi and Alex? 1 hour chart maybe? 1 hour chart. One hour chart. So we are most likely in what it's called the wedge, right? Something like this and something like this, right? And right, see, yes, exactly. Now here is the trap, everybody. See the trap in here? This is NZD CAD 1 hour chart. Here is the trap, we just talked about. The market went down, so on the daily, right? On the daily, the market, this is everybody. This was the bearish candlestick formation, right? Bearish doji, whatever, doji indecisions, and then bam, the bearish engulfing candle. And we were, because we are trading most likely on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, we went on the 1 hour chart and we said, me and Alex, we said we are going to wait for a retracement and then we are going to short the market. And bam, this is our signal. Agreed, everybody? This is not theory anymore, this is now the live market today, NZD CAD 1 hour chart. And we shorted the market because the market made a bearish engulfing on the daily. And we short the market in here, most likely stop loss up in here and bam. And we say, okay, I'm going to short again next. Not sure about, so, but we are here so far, right? Make sense, everybody? Did you learn anything today, everybody? Did you learn anything today? Extension, retracement, extension. Extension high, extension low. 50% more or less, right? 50% more or less, just graphically. So maybe now on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, you know, whatever is going to happen from now on is going to be, not to mix apples with bananas. We're not talking about trading in general, we're talking about reversals. Whatever is going to happen from now on, if we see the market making lower lows, lower highs, this reversal is going to be a higher probability compared to this reversal from before. Make sense? And as always, everybody, somebody's asking what is the, can you help me? Everybody, you are at the first stage, next level number 1. If you want quicker results and not waste 2, 3, 4 years to figure out the market, you can ask for private lessons of the Forex course 101. Okay? Time is an issue, why would you waste it? If you are a complete beginner, everybody, this might not be for you, but if you are trying, some of you are trying to be a trader for 2, 3, 4 years and you are not making it, everybody, I'm telling you, ask for help. Make sense? There is something that you didn't learn, it's not personal, there is something missing, okay? It's not uncommon, but I'm telling you, ask for help. All of them, that's where I went short quite alright and also closed the short-term downtrend line. Makes sense. Okay, everybody, our time is up. See you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade for freedom. You want to be free, right?